In 1953, the Korean War finally came to an end. The devastation left in its wake caused many orphans abandoned. The solution to these orphans left alone came in the form of international adoption. Since adoption began, 125,000 adoptees have been sent to the United States. Many of these adoptees still struggle with identity and mental health issues.
Lindquist. I was adopted in 1974 when I was 2.5 years old. When I was in my 40s, my daughter had to make a wish to go out of the country, and I found out at that time that I was not a U.S. citizen. By going to the U.S. passport office and applying for a passport, and they told me that they weren't allowed to give me a passport, so they had to send me to the immigration office. I had gone to the immigration office 3 times to try to get information on my citizenship, and every time the immigration office would give me different information. Finally realizing that I needed to get my citizenship because I wasn't a U.S. citizen. I was very surprised, very shocked, disappointed, and frustrated, knowing that my daughter had a life-threatening illness that we didn't know how long she would be able to survive. There was no cure for her situation. I was told that I needed to get my citizenship through testing, and at the office they had books and flashcards in order for me to test for my citizenship. So I went through that process. It took about 2 years to get my citizenship, which was challenging and frustrating, especially with a reading disability. So once I got my citizenship, thanks to the Minnesota Senator, Amy Klobuchar, I was able to bypass the fact that I needed to wait years to take the test. I was able to just take the test, but it was still very hard and challenging. I believe that adopted kids should automatically become U.S. citizen. And I know that in the 90s it has changed, so children adopted into the United States are U.S. citizen. However, there is a window of people who did not get their citizenship after they were adopted, and now some of them have been deported. A few of them had committed suicide because they get sent back to their birth country and don't know anybody, don't know the language, don't know the customs, don't know the culture, and it's just so overwhelming. My belief is that we are pleading as adopted children to be able to get our citizenship without having to go through all these hoops and trials. So please help us get our citizenship.
Here we are in front of Minnesota's state capitol. You just heard Morgan's story of how difficult it was to gain her U.S. citizenship after many years living in America. She is not the only adoptee with this hardship. Many adoptees today don't know if they're U.S. citizens. I am here to encourage Congress to pass the Adoptee Citizenship Act in 2021, granting retroactive citizenship to all intercountry adoptees. We are Americans with rights too.